Your cat doesn't touch you randomly. Every time that paw lands on your hand, your leg, your chest, it means something specific, and most owners misread it completely. There are 7 reasons your cat reaches out to you with their paw. By the end, one of them is going to permanently change the way you see your cat. Reason number 1, they need something, but they're too proud to beg. Cats are not dogs. They don't whine, they don't bark, they don't perform desperation. When your cat is hungry or thirsty or just wants the back door opened, they don't demand it. They ask. One paw placed deliberately on your arm or your leg, gentle pressure, then a pause. That's not adorable. That's calculated communication. Your cat evolved alongside humans for thousands of years, long enough to learn that a quiet, controlled gesture gets results faster than noise ever could. Watch how they hold your gaze when they do it. They're not hoping you'll understand. They know you will. The paw touch isn't affection in this moment, it's efficiency, and your cat has been perfecting it since the day they figured out it works. Reason number 2, they're claiming you as territory cats. Don't just live in spaces, they map them. Every surface your cat has rubbed against, every door frame, every corner, they've stamped it with scent glands packed into their paws and face. Territory isn't just about survival for cats, it's about identity. When they press that paw onto your skin, they're not touching you, they're marking you. This is mine. It sounds possessive. It is. But here's the part most people miss. Not every human gets marked. Your cat has assessed you, watched you, and made a deliberate decision. You are worth claiming. That designation means something. But marking is only the first layer. Because what drives a cat to mark their owner at all comes from something much older and much more psychological. Reason number 3, they're checking. If you're still emotionally present, you can be sitting right next to your cat and feel completely unreachable to them. They read energy before they read body language. The moment you get distracted, lost in your phone, deep in thought, emotionally somewhere else, your cat feels it, not as a signal, as a withdrawal. And when that withdrawal happens, the paw comes out, not to bother you, not to demand, to ask a quiet question. Are you still here? This is one of the most underestimated behaviors in feline communication. Cats are not emotionally oblivious creatures. They track your presence in a room with precision, and the paw touch is how they reestablish contact when they sense the gap. But this is where things get really interesting, because what looks like a simple check-in might actually be something far more strategic. Reason number 4, they're redirecting your attention. Psyche, deliberately, your cat notices exactly when your focus shifts, and they've figured out how to bring it back. Not with noise, not with destruction. With one deliberate paw on your hand or your face. Come back. This gesture is intentional and refined. Your cat ran an experiment, probably dozens of times, and discovered that this specific touch, placed in this specific moment, reliably pulls your attention back to them. It works, so they use it. What's remarkable is the patience behind it. No urgency, no frustration, just precision, a calculated, quiet interrupt. Your cat has essentially learned how to press your attention button. And the reason they bother, rather than just walking away, reveals something about their bond with you that most owners never stop to consider.
Reason number 5, they're trusting you with their most vulnerable point. A cat's paw is not just a limb, it's a survival tool, and one of the most nerve-dense parts of their entire body. The pads contain mechanoreceptors so sensitive that cats can detect vibrations through the floor before sound reaches their ears. These paws are how they hunt, how they flee, how they read the world. Reaching out and placing that paw on another living creature is not something a cat does casually. In the wild, exposing that sensitivity is risk. It means lowered defense. It means vulnerability. When your cat presses their paw into your skin, they are making a conscious choice to be unguarded with you. That is not a small thing. It means you have earned a level of safety that most creatures in your cat's world never will.
Reason number 6, they're using you to regulate their anxiety. Cats hide stress with terrifying efficiency. You'll rarely see the panic surface, but it's running underneath constantly. A new smell in the house, a visitor who moved too quickly, a shift in your daily routine. For cats, disruption to their environment hits harder than most owners realize. Their entire sense of safety is mapped to familiar patterns. When those patterns shift, their nervous system responds. And when cats are overwhelmed, they seek their anchor. For a cat who's bonded deeply with their owner, that anchor is you. The paw touch in these moments is not affectionate. It's medicinal. Your heartbeat, your warmth, your scent. These activate a calming response in them that nothing else quite replicates. You are their emotional regulation system. They are reaching out not just to connect, but to survive the moment they're in. Reason number 7, they're choosing you. Here's what binds every single reason reason together. The controlled request, the territorial claim, the check-in, the redirection, the vulnerability, the self-soothing. Every paw touch, no matter what triggered it, comes from the same root. A bond your cat chose to build with you. Cats are biologically wired for independence. They evolved as solitary hunters. They don't need companionship to survive. Unlike dogs, they were never bred for loyalty. And yet, your cat reaches out. Every time that paw finds your skin, your cat is overriding an ancient instinct. The instinct to stay self-sufficient, to remain detached, to need no one. They're choosing intimacy over isolation. Not because they're domesticated, not because you feed them, because somewhere along the way, you became irreplaceable to them. That small paw, that quiet gesture, is love without language. And now you'll never look at it the same way again. Does your cat do this to you? Tell me in the comment. When does it happen most? And which of these 7 reasons surprised you? If this changed the way you see your cat, subscribe. New episodes on feline psychology every week.